All right, all right. Let me just see if I can put this in the school community. Let's do half hour. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So it's midsummer. My name's Brad, Cleaner Clean, also known as the Everything Cleaning YouTube channel. So I kind of wanted to do a touch base with everybody now that it's July. We're in Canada, West Coast. This is kind of the midpoint of the season. In July, it slows down for a lot of people. Now, I know a lot of people go, it doesn't slow down for me, la di da. If you're a one man show, yeah, it'll never slow down. You can always do one or two jobs. It's when you have crews that are doing 5 to 10 jobs a day with competition in your area, there is a time that slows down. So I kind of want to touch base. I wanted to show what I've learned this year. This is our second year in this location. And so I kind of want to go over what we're doing, what's working, what hasn't worked as well as the year before, and kind of how we're adapting to the slowdown and the different seasons. It's actually pretty crazy. I can feel it in the economy. People really hesitant on price this year, way more than last year. Even past customers expecting discounts and such. So I want to show you kind of where we're at, what we're doing, the types of ads we're running, what we're tracking, and I want to see in the comments down below what you're doing, what's working for you. Ads manager. Let's go back here. How do I photo display? Facebook ads. I never understood why Facebook makes it so hard to use their platforms. Okay, so maybe I'll pull this over here. Get that going. Get this up. All right. So, share screen. So, we use a system called Hourly IQ. It kind of it pulls all our data from Jobber, kind of puts it in a nice place. So if I go to our dashboard, sales this year 145,000 so far. Our goal is 140, so we're trending up, which is good. We're trying to do a 50K month. Not sure how that's going to go, but we have 27,000 left, and it is only the 6th of the month, so we've got hopes there. Let's see here, projected revenue. So July 22,000. If we go sales. So Oh yeah, there's a new report that just got launched in here that I want to check out actually. President's report. So workload, new customers, repeat customers, 21% repeat. That's pretty good. Projected cash flow, 25,000. Jobs worked. Work days remain. So this is what on pace, capacity available, working days remaining 19. So basically gonna have to do almost $2,000 a day working days to be able to fill the gap here. So if we can hit this, it's going to be a really good month. We're doing a lot of commercial quoting right now, trying to close some of the bigger jobs that are outstanding right now, the quotes. What I want to go over here is kind of the ads that we're running, the ads that we ran, and compare it to last year. I'll also bring up our report on Responsibid. Basically, last year we had April was our best month when it came to running ads. This year it was not the same. So we put all our thought into April and just doubling ad spend, getting more leads, and then converting them more throughout the year. Throughout mainly July, we want to try to get more revenue from people that we service in the March, April timeframe. So if we go monthly, we go 2024. So number of leads in April of 2024 versus 2025. So 80, 73, not bad. May, a little bit of a dip in May. June, a lot more in June. So tracking stuff like this, and I kind of figured during the summer or during like the spring why it was changing was summer came a little bit later for us. So whereas last year in April it was already hot, it was already summer weather, people were getting stuff done. Whereas this year, March and April and even into a bit of May, it cooled down a lot. There was rain. People were canceling, rescheduling due to rain in the forecast, which we kind of live in a desert, and so it's not usual. So it pushed a lot of stuff into June, which is made me feel that July might be a little bit busier because people are pushing it a little bit further. But if we see here, April 11,000, April 11,000, May 19,000, May, July 9, July 3 so far. So you can see how slow July was. This isn't completely accurate because if it doesn't come through Responsibid, it doesn't track the data. And we had a $45,000 month, but this is kind of what we're looking at right now. And that's why we also use Hourly IQ, another data point. And then we have other spreadsheets that we use for that. But if we go into lead source, if we go, it's just the last 12 months. So last year, you'll be able to see last year Facebook paid 331 leads. It was about 60% of our lead volume, 50% close rate, 45,000. And again, this is only what's tracked through Responsibid, which is like the majority of our stuff comes through here. But it's not all of it. But definitely the Facebook leads, this all comes through here. So last year was our first year in this location. So we ran paid ads all year, putting our name out there, promoting things like that, remarketing. But it paid off. Like that's a good amount, good close percentage there. Facebook, Google, referrals. And so now if we go to custom range, let's just do this year so far. January 1st to that. Apply. So we only 100 leads and a very low close percentage from our Facebook leads, which is interesting. I'm not entirely sure why. The pricing literally hasn't changed all that much. We added a few things in terms of clean screens. We started charging for it, but nothing drastic. Average ticket $320, $8,000. Past customers. We're tracking past customers way more this year because we have 2 locations. Location 1 is mainly past customers, so I wanted to start tracking that and see how many people are coming back, and I can get a little percentage of returning customers. And that kind of shows in here as well. In the repeat customers, we'll be able to find that in here, 21%. I think this is only for this time frame though. If we go, this is week by week, it looks like. Maybe if I can do a month. Okay. So like May is like the busiest month in one location. It's like spring starts, winter is over. A lot of people get stuff done in May. You can see, so on pace, capacity. So we beat our goal in May. June, beat our goal, 45,046. The reason why I made July, even though it's our slower month, the reason why I made July a $50,000 is just to push myself to really get the leads in, to go get those commercial, because July is a little bit slower for residential, but I really wanted to push commercial stuff into July, and hopefully I got a few more big jobs I want to try to book. At least $10,000 in booked work or quoted commercial stuff that I want to get booked. That will get this down to 17,000, and we can definitely get $17,000 done. So if we can hit a $50,000 a month, that would be our record by just a little bit. And so 50,000, that would get us. That would get us over the $200,000 in sales, which would have us on pace. So that'd be July, August, 40,000. So if we can get 50,000 this month, 40,000 in August, we would have pretty much hit our revenue from last year. And we haven't even gone into fall services or a big push in winter this year. My goal is $100,000 in revenue for winter. So, realistic goal for us this year is 350 to 400,000, and I think we can do it with the focus of winter. But we're on pace right now to be hitting our revenue goals, which is good, mainly because we have a full-time person in location 1 working 5 days a week, whereas last year we would travel back to that location every month for 1 week. We'd basically only be doing our past customers. We schedule them all out for the year, and we just go back there 1 week a month. And it worked well, but I wanted to get somebody in place there this year. Oops. Production capacity chart. So we can see here, this week we need 8 jobs. We need 24 jobs for the following week, 33 jobs for the next week. 333 with all 3 of us working. So, right, need quite a bit. Got nothing. This week is bigger than this. I don't know why it only says that, but let's get into some ads. Don't want to make this too long, but if I go in here, So we ran so far custom. Let's go 1 to now update. So here's the ads that we ran. Christmas lights. Oh no. Window cleaning. So we ran this one. 20 leads. This is where people go, oh, I got 20 leads. It's irrelevant if you don't track the conversions. I know our conversions are crap, so it's kind of funny. People go, I'll get you 30 leads, I'll get you 40 of these. Yeah, I can get you leads, but can you convert them? Retargeting, I tried. A little bit of snow in the winter, I did. Spring service. So all I did, probably that one. All I did was I turned on the ad from last year that did the best, and I just ran it in spring, and that didn't work. That was this one here. We had tons of comments, tons of good reviews in the comments, lots of likes, but it just didn't convert. As you can see from our metrics here, our Facebook page just did not convert this year for whatever reason. But then people were doing some video ads in a coaching group I'm in, and they were on paper showed that it was doing really well. So I made a quick video, launched it, and I think it's in this one too. I think I just put it in here. Then we started getting cheaper leads. So you can see here, cost per lead, cost per result, $35. Basically, we're averaging last year it was about $15 per lead is what we were getting. And this year just wasn't that. Let's see what it tells us at the bottom. If it does, I don't know how to make it, but so yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna make another video, a newer video with me in it. The other one was a voiceover with window cleaning in it. We have all the ads that I run, the results we get, the creatives that we use. It's all in our school community under the Facebook ads training. So I'm gonna be making a couple new ones. Usually what I do is I work a season, then I update all the trainings through the winter. And that way you can see what we did and what worked. It's not theory, it's not try this, it might work. It's here's what I did last year. Here's, as you can see, it changes, right? Like we were so set on like, hey, this worked last year really well. Let's dominate the 2025 by implementing these systems, making them a bit better, and just running with it. And it didn't quite work, so we had to pivot. And so we updated the community as we pivot, what changes we're making, why we're making them, to try to stay ahead. But it really comes down to, at the end of the day, tracking, making sure the information you have is the most accurate, the most up to date, and just understand that nobody knows the secret code to a working ad. So you have to run the ad, test the ad, new creatives, new copy, new offers, and kind of see where it goes. But just be willing to spend a little bit of money. We usually do a couple $100 on an ad, you can tell pretty quickly if it's going to be working or not. And then also at the same time, it may not be the ad that's not working. If you're getting a lot of leads and they're not converting, figure out why. Is it your pricing? You're not getting back to them quick enough? You're not getting the quote out fast enough? There's all these pieces of the sale that may be making the ad not convert as high. A lot of our leads are coming. We send out a text after it's declined, and we say, hey, we're really wanting to, provide an excellent service at a great price. And so what had you decline the quote? Price, value, or availability? Because all the time during the spring rush, people want services done now. And it's like, well, if anybody has availability, then there's a reason, right? We're slammed. And so some will say availability, but we were getting a lot of price rejections. So we've edited our prices. We don't want to be the cheapest. I don't really care about being the most expensive. I'd rather our crews be efficient and good, have the proper tools and the proper processes to do jobs quickly, efficiently, and well. So we can charge a little bit less, but do a great job and still actually make money. Because I don't want to charge too little and then have kind of good crews and then you're just not making money at the end. So I'll show you another sheet that we got out of our coaching program. And if you want to join a decent coaching program with great material, check out Home Service Business Coach. It's great for where is everything here? It's great home services, great tools, great sheets and things like that to use in your business. So here's one that we use. So for the month of June, even though things looked a little bit dicey or this, that, new employees, total revenue was just shy of 50,000. Total produced was about 35,000. So, some invoices from the month before and different things, and some invoices still aren't done. But average target hourly man rate was 109. Total labor man hours 388. Actual charge rate 116. After unbillable hours, like travel time, about $100 charge rate, which is really good. I know people in our area that they're hoping to get $75, which is crazy to me. I don't know. And so I think this is good. We can improve a little bit. I think I can go through here. I can see a bunch of reds, but it's a new employee. We're going to work on it, and this comes down to pricing too. Travel distance, pricing. So I can see an employee making $50 charge rate, and they need to be doing 80. Well, did we price it properly? Is there the right travel accompanied to it? Right, all that stuff, and we're tracking it. So now we can look at it and say, hey, instead of going to the guy and saying, hey, be faster, be better, say, hey, well, how about, did we quote it properly? Should we have looked at the property? Should we have double checked? Should we have a process in place of when you get there and it's more than the scope, do we phone them? And those are things we're putting in place. That's what I'm saying is track and edit, track and edit. So that's kind of where we're at in terms of our year so far. We didn't get anybody live on the call today, so not too much Q&A or kind of chatting back and forth, but just to recap, right, we're trending, we're tracking, we're above our goal. So we'll see what July looks like. Definitely want to touch base again. I want to try to do this weekly, honestly, try to get more people on here and kind of see where we're at. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in the school community. For YouTube, I'll put our school community in the description. And we can hopefully see you guys in the next one.